Where is the work constantly?
No!
Wow,
Shut up!
why
You
am I
are
giving
just
you work now? I
incompetent!
never do
Pause.
it.
This is not how effective teams work. For the next 8 minutes, we will explain to you how we will reach our peak performance as a team. We are the Elevenati, and together with Anoushka, Geetha, Constantin, and myself, Mahmoud, will present to you our Performance Hacks 101.
So, how do you manage to be an effective, high-performing team? Research shows that the most effective teams consist of 4 to 6 members. Considering we have 4, this is excellent. A team goes through 4 phases to ultimately achieve peak performance. We are currently in the formation phase, where we are getting to know each other. Over the last few days in this stage, we have created a team charter, whereby we all try to be as objective as possible to create the best manual for our success. Above all, we have defined 3 goals. We want to achieve the best grades possible, we want to develop personally, and we want to turn in all assignments early towards trust. In the second phase, storming, conflicts arise, and we will discuss how to address these later. Based on these conflicts, we can more accurately capture how we work and adjust our team charter in the norming phase before we finally reach peak performance.
Wait, Geetha, we can't see you in the frame. 1 second. Here you are.
I'm here.
You can start.
Okay. The world is evolving rapidly, yet we are not embracing inclusion at the same pace. There are many people in the world who feel that they don't belong in the place they are working. So, we should value each member and provide inclusive leadership. We recognize that unconscious bias can prevent certain individuals from fully participating and contributing to our team. We are committed to creating an inclusive environment where everyone feels heard and valued, and actively working to remove any barriers that may exist. We all are different, and our differences can generate various points of view that can contribute to creativity and innovation in a team. We can utilize our differences to achieve common goals and objectives. By contributing all the ideas, we can get different kinds of perspectives, which leads to successful project. For example, our team is made of individuals from different kinds of backgrounds, of 4 people who are from different regions like India, UAE, Germany, and Egypt. We are trying to share our own experiences from our past lives, and we are trying to build relationships with each other. The diversity allows us to approach problems and different angles and find more innovative solutions. By statistics, 35% are more diverse and successful teams were able to generate more and better ideas than teams that were less diverse.
Mahmoud, stop eating, stop presenting.
Sorry. Yalla, you can start. After our first meeting, we sat together and decided to create our norms and values by the assessment. We chose the parameters that we found most important for us individually. Then we ranked them accordingly. The results showed that we scored lower in collaboration, punctuality, and flexibility. Thus, we created new goals to reach our top peak performance, which are: number 1, improve collaboration, as our diverse background leads to different working method and strategies. Number 2, significantly enhance our punctuality. And number 3, increase flexibility by having an agile meeting plan. Anoushka, where are you? We started recording. Yalla!
Sorry. The behavioral interactions between team members are referred to as team dynamics. The behavior of the team is significantly influenced by how well the team works together, interacts, and communicates. When a team of people collaborate, it is essential to dig deeper and determine whether or not everyone is on the same page. It is necessary for everybody to be aware of the goal and focus on working towards it. This is why we divided our team into different roles and responsibilities in order to achieve the purpose. Having a shared mindset and commitment towards the goal encourages the team to have an optimistic approach and builds a sense of trust between each other.
As we have drafted our team charter from the top down in the cold state, we have assessed ourselves from the bottom up in the hot state. The DISC model gives us an excellent framework to do this. While I am most dominant as DIC, Mahmoud is our influencer as ID. Geetha is also a DIC like me, but she has a much more balanced behavior pattern. Anoushka, as our IS, provides stability to our team with the highest steadiness value. If we look at ourselves as a team, on average, we are very outgoing but have a good balance between task and people orientation. This assessment has made us aware of what types we have in our team. It subsequently allows us to communicate effectively after we know what is troubling us individually, thus not using our default system, but the reflective part of our brain. For example, Geetha and I are afraid of being taken advantage of, while Anoushka and Mahmoud are afraid of not getting attention. Keeping this in mind, we can communicate with higher emotional intelligence.
Conflict is a normal part of life, and while working with a team, naturally you will go through some rough patches. I'm here to share with you our plan to deal with disagreements and conflicts. First, we will ask ourselves, is there really a conflict? If no, then good. If yes, we will argue with the facts and focus on the matter with no personal opinions or feelings. If an agreement is reached, then good. If still no agreement is reached, we will vote. If majority, good. If tied, our team leader, aka the visionary navigator, chooses the final decision. After the conflict is resolved, we will do a group coaching session to understand what went wrong and how we can improve in future conflicts.
Finally on time.
It can be quite difficult to negotiate, especially when something important is at stake. You have three choices in this situation: accept the bargain openly, walk away, or provide a better alternative in the negotiation. As you can see here, negotiation requires communication and value creation, having emotional intelligence and mutually understanding each other's needs. This results in creating a strategy and having a decision at hand. The best alternative to a negotiated agreement, or BATNA, refers to the most advantageous alternative, course of action somebody can take, if an agreement cannot be reached. It provides an alternative and you have the negotiating power. It determines the reservation point, which is the worst price you are willing to accept. Over here, the seller's alternative is what they decide they can go with if plan A doesn't work. Similarly for the buyer. ZOPA stands for Zone of Potential Agreement. It is the overlap between the seller and the buyer's settlement range. The ZOPA is the region of mutual understanding and potential agreement.
Let's sum up. We will achieve peak performance by forming a diversified team with goals, assessing norms and values, defining clear roles and responsibilities, endorsing behaviors through DISC, managing conflict through coaching, and solving negotiations through BATNA and ZOPA. That's it!
Thanks for watching!